to this how-to video. Today I'm going to show you how to do sun salutations in yoga, otherwise known as Surya Namaskar in Sanskrit. So, coming to the top of your mat, just noticing whether you want to have the feet close together, maybe big toes touching, or feet hips width apart. Just grounding into the four corners of the feet, maybe rocking onto the toes, rocking back onto the heels, finding that center point of balance, imagining the body is like a swinging pendulum, coming to stillness, lengthening the tailbone, bringing the lower belly in towards the spine, keep the shoulders grounded down, lift the chest. Keep the chin parallel with the floor. And this is your Tadasana, or mountain pose, the starting point of the Surya Namaskar sun salutations. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, reach the hands overhead. And you can take a slight back bend here if it feels okay. And then exhaling, we're going to fold forwards from the hips, bending the knees if we need to come all the way down to the ground. Coming into our Uttanasana, forward fold. Keep the knees bent, this is fine. Inhale, sometimes people like to do a halfway lift here. So you can just bring the hands onto the shins, look forward, and imagine the back is lengthening away from the hips, but the hips are also pushing back. Exhale, folding down. We're going to step back with the right foot, so just pick the right foot up, bring it behind you, and drop the right knee down. Notice if you need any cushioning beneath the knees. Lift the chest. Looking forwards. Exhale, we're going to lift the left leg, step it back behind, coming into our plank position here. Core is strong. Keep the elbows soft here. Try not to pike up or dip too low, trying to keep a high plank position here. You can bring the knees down if it feels too much to begin with. This is absolutely fine. And then we're all going to bring the knees down and bring the chest forwards over the hands and then down between the hands. And watch as my elbows come in towards the body here. Coming down, bring the chin onto the floor, but keep the hips lifted. And then lower all the way down onto the mat. Bring the forehead to the mat. And bring the hands in line with the middle of the chest. So this is important, the fingertips are in line with roughly the middle of your chest, or the palms are in line with the lower ribs. We're going to inhale now, press down into the pubic bone and the tops of the feet here, and we're going to lift the nose first, then the chin, then the chest, lifting out to the top of the head as we come back for our low Cobra, Bhujangasana. Keep the elbows pinned in towards the body. Exhale, folding forwards and down. And then from here, if you like, you can come into three variations. You could come into a Balasana, which is a cat-cow. So you come into a tabletop position, round through the spine. Inhale, lifting the chin, dip the lower back if that feels okay. You might want to widen the knees here, bring the big toes together, and just come back for a child's pose for a slight rest here. Or you can traditionally come straight into your Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward-facing Dog. Tuck the toes under and push back. Can come back through a mini child's pose here. And then just work on pedaling the feet if it's your first downward dog. So you might just lean into the right heel, bending the left knee first. And then leaning into the left heel, bending the right knee. And just pedaling in this motion. Movement is fine in yoga, as long as it's mindful. Often we're very quick to just come and be static in a posture. But remember, it's not about how a yoga pose looks. It's about how it feels. And maybe after some pedaling, you might want to come to rest. It's okay if the heels aren't touching the ground. Keep the ears in line with the biceps. Try not to lock out the elbows, particularly if you're hypermobile. And then from here, we're going to inhale and we'll lift the right leg and then we'll bring it into the chest, round through the back, step the foot between the hands, drop the left knee down, looking forwards back into our runner's lunge. Inhaling and then exhaling, we're going to lift off the back foot, bring it in line with the right foot, coming into our forward fold here. Inhale, lifting the hands overhead, coming into our Urdhva Hastasana, and then exhaling, bring the hands down by the side of the body, coming into your Tadasana. We're going to do that again on the left side. So in Surya Namaskar, in our Sun Salutations, we do the right side first traditionally, and then we come to the left side after. So, inhaling, exhaling, hands to prayer. Inhaling, reaching the hands overhead. Exhaling, folding forwards from the hips. Lift the left leg and step it back behind you. Drop the left knee down. And then we're going to bring the right foot back to meet the left. High plank. Bring the knees down if you need to. And then coming down with the forearms pinned against the body. Chest and chin. Keep the hips lifted. And then lower all the way down. Bring the hands back in line with the middle of the chest. Inhaling, pressing into the pubic bone, and we're lifting with the back muscles here. Lift the nose, the chin and the chest. So if I were to take my hands up, it wouldn't make a difference. There's no weight in the hands. Exhale, folding down. Tucking the toes under. You can sit back as you come up to your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come back via a mini child's pose. Or you can just come straight in. Pedal the feet. Maybe start with the left side this time. And then the right. Left and then right. Maybe timing it with an inhale and an exhale. And then maybe just stilling the feet. Finding your steadiness. Notice a sense of lightness. Then we're going to inhale, lift the left leg, bring it into the chest, round through the back, step it between the hands, lower the right knee down. And then on your next exhale, lift the right leg, bring it forward to meet the left in your Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, coming into your Tadasana. Now traditionally in yoga, you would do Surya Namaskar 2 to 3 times. So we will go through it again on each side. I will just name the postures this time and maybe give a few key tips in between. So, standing at the top of the mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhaling. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach the hands overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Slight back bend is optional. Exhale, folding forwards and down into your Uttanasana. Step the right foot back, drop the right knee down, coming into your runner's lunge. Exhale, bring the left foot back to meet the right into your high plank. Bring the knees down, chest and chin between the hands, and then lowering all the way down. Bring the fingertips in line with the middle of the chest, pressing into the tops of the feet. Tailbone is long. Inhale, Bhujangasana, lifting. Cobra. Exhale. Sitting back, coming up into our Adho, Mukha, Svanasana, Downward-facing Dog. Option to pedal the feet or coming to your stillness. Take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more deep inhalation. Exhale. Inhaling, lift the right leg, bring it into the chest, step it between the hands if you can. You can help it forward with the right hand if you need to. Drop the left knee down. Inhaling, exhale. Bring the left foot forward to meet the right in your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling, bringing the hands from the front, lifting all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhaling into your Tadasana. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reaching the hands overhead. Exhale, folding forwards and down. Step the left foot back, drop the left knee. Bring the right foot back to meet the left into your plank position. Then bring the knees down, chest and chin between the hands. Lower the hips down. Bring the hands in line with the middle of the chest. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Option to lift the hands. Exhale, bring the hands down if you lifted them, lower back down. Sit back into your child's pose, or option to come into your Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward-facing Dog. And notice what it feels like to remain steady in this posture. Counting 3 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Try to lengthen each breath so that the inhalation and the exhalation are the same length. One more deep inhalation. Exhale. On the next inhale, lift the left foot. Bring it into the chest. Step it between the hands. Help it forward if you need to. Lower the right knee down. Exhale. Bring the right foot forward to meet the left in your Uttanasana. Inhale. Lift the hands all the way up. Stretching through the fingertips. Grounding through the feet. Exhale. Coming into your Tadasana. Take a moment here. Feel the prana, the life force, the energy within flowing through the body. Or you may just feel slightly warmer. And this is why we often do Surya Namaskara at the beginning of a yoga practice, because it helps to warm up the body and prepare it for the standing postures. Sun salutations are great to do in the morning, first thing when you wake up, because they really do help to move the body and wake it up and kind of bring a lot of energy, particularly with the arms over the head postures as well. So I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you liked it. And if you want to leave me a comment, that would be great too. And I'll see you next time.